Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
K1A station positioned.
Jammer ready.
Setting up.
Left before insertion. Attackers discover the location of a bomb.
Right.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Okay, as you can see, we're live. We have K1A against NoMercy Cuecos. This is technically the first map in this best of 3 Division 4 action for Season 3 of Snow League. Some changes occurred between Seasons 2 and 3. The most notable being is that it was, I believe, invitation only. That was at least the concept. The other big change is that it's now randomized divisions instead of skill-based divisions. Oil does pick off Saiku. It's a pretty big kill to start this match here, as the only hard reach that NoMercy Cuecos has, as well as a pretty solid gun and the man advantage taken off the board in one fell swoop there from the Frost of K1A. Trying to not call them KWA, which I believe is also in the league. I actually think I'm wrong. My apologies. But 2 teams with surprisingly similar names. Morgan taking the damage there. Trying to actually regroup, it appears. He's just sitting on site at this point, and I think that's the plan here, is that as this vertical sort of roam, not really a hold, though maybe they should have considered doing a hold, considering the amount of utility that they have left. As that vertical roam really collapses, obviously, KitKat and the rest of K1A is just gonna try and hold down the site here. We did start quite a bit late. It's a villain with Cuecos attacking the second map. Will be. My apologies. It will be Oregon. Cuecos will attack again, and the final map is Chalet, where Cuecos will attack for the 3rd time. So just a very predictable pattern in that sense, with about a minute left here. Oil dead, so it's still even numbers, but strangely enough, I think KitKat was actually just sort of passed over when the attacking team made their way to the objective. So he could actually get a pretty important late round flank. As you can see, attacking team just trying to make their way in, trying to make something happen, setting a vertical, but it's a bit late here. They're starting to push in, not trying to get a kill here. Fortunately for him, taken down from behind by NoMercy for a second. Actually spots the finger there of Zephycax. He does take a bit of damage, unfortunately, at his hands. Derek will fall at the hands of KitKat. Such a just, actually, fasty flank from KitKat, as the sledge is the last one left here. Low time, trying to make this happen. Gonna swing around to Mudroom, trying to find this Thunderbird that was a pain that they ignored, and it came back to bite them late in the round. Low time, needs to make something happen, though. Numbers against him here. He's going to push in. Don't know if he's aware. Nokiana right next to him. One behind him as well. There's going to be Swirl. Just swings around. Gets the headshot. The kill of the round here for K1A. Anyways, good first round there for K1A. Certainly interesting, to say the least. Mainly because Cuecos didn't really do a full clear. They didn't check those corners. They either didn't check or actively ignored KitKat, and that came back to bite them, cost them a player.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
anyways, to talk about the bans very quickly, and then some other things. Bans are interesting, to say the least. The Thatcher and Cade bans, sort of alternating, are very typical of any map, really. Both of them very strong, very popular operators. Great for getting walls open or keeping them closed. I'd say in comparison with other maps, that those two are a bit less strong, mainly because of a couple of things. One of them being that even though no team actually does it, you can impact trick these walls. It gives you another option beyond just electric or mute to keep these walls closed. Another one is that there's not really a hatch to cover. If you wanted to, you could count this bedroom hatch into laundry, but there's not really a big hatch, unlike Oregon or Clubhouse, really an important hatch that you want to keep closed for the safety of a site. So really, both of them not as effective as in other maps, but still good picks. Valkyrie, I would say, at least in console, sort of underpicked or underbanned. They're also underpicked. And then the Monty used to be more popular, but the problem about banning Monty is that he's very niche. He can be very good, but he is very niche. So it's only really effective as a ban if you're going against a team that you know likes to use Monty. If you know that they have somebody like Jodo when he played competitive. If they have that player, Derek's going to take down Oil there. Going out that ban is going to potentially allow them some freedom here. Nitro goes out, courtesy of Swirl, but unable to get anything there. Fawn's down and out. Confirmed dead at the hands of Versatile. But as I was saying, unless you know that they have a Monty player, I would say that it's not really a worthwhile ban. Zephyc actually going to take a bit of damage there. Hits one of the EDDs set up by KitKat. And he's just going to clear out some utility, maybe make that study push that's being eyed right now by a couple other members. Bit easier. Swirl will take down Versatile. Does clear out that 90 side as Fast and Psycho each get a kill for themselves. Nokiana is the last one left here, trying to hold down the offsite. He's looking to actually return to the objective here. Zephyc actually going to hit a second EDD here. Could be wrong. Fast actually down, courtesy of Nokiana's Nitro there. Surge, however, able to get him res. Zephyc actually just confirms the kill to Finka. Finishes him off. Anyways, been an interesting start. Two very quick-fire rounds from both sides. Two interesting rounds, to say the least. One was rather one-sided. The other, I would say, less so, but still. To talk quickly about these teams, NoMercy Cuecos is a very well-established team under the NoMercy organization. I think I casted one of their first games. So a pat on the back for that. But
attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ambush set. Stay clear. Let them come. Device placed. Activated device.
10 seconds remaining.
as I was saying, sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. As I was saying, very well established, very skilled team, usually in D1 consideration in leagues that use elo or skill. Obviously not here, Division 4 team for Snow, but that's because of randomized divisions. And then on the other side you have K1A, which is, they existed a while back, I think a season or two ago in Inferno, for a bit of context. As Versatile will gun down Swirl very early here, going to get them a nice lead, actually. Great opening kill for NoMercy Cuecos, but as I was saying, K1A existed a while back. I think they might have joined the Caliber organization at one point, which is kind of a crazy thought. And they disbanded suddenly. They were never all that great. They weren't bad, but just never anything spectacular. And recently they decided to get the band back together, as the saying goes. You know, rejoin forces and try and rule the world. Okay, 1-on-5, Versatile and Saiku will get kills there. I think Kikatsu may hunt it down here. Just quickly traded by Saiku and Fasty. So, bit of animosity between these two teams. I don't know if you want to call it animosity. Just events, I guess. I think that's a more neutral term. The main reason that I say that is because K1A showed up 26. Well, they couldn't get a full 5. Not that they didn't show. They just couldn't get a full 5 until about 9:26. So, in theory, they should already have lost map 1, and this should be map 2. I think this might actually be played as map 2, so there's certainly going to be some confusion over this.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So yeah, this might actually be map 2, in which case already a 1-map lead for Cuecos. But regardless, if that's what's happening or something else, this is going to be an interesting match, to say the least. Anyways. Alright, 4-on-5 here. Versatile again, gonna very quickly strike here on the objective, taking down Oil and Noke. Where's LaFon? Where's the rest of the team? They're all below the objective. They've just quickly lost sight. Versatile's just clearing them out here. It's a minute in and they've lost the objective suddenly. Now kick out, and now just LaFon as Versatile gets a 3rd kill here. Saiku will just finish up the round, but the Twins just ran in suddenly and just clearing out the objective. They weren't ready at all. I don't understand how it's even possible, how it even happened. It just did. And now it's 3-1, I believe, for Cuecos.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Welcome mat deployed. Station in place. Base device. Camera ready to activate.
10 seconds to go.
Heading to welcome mat.
5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Activate camera.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
So this goes as a, yeah, it's 1 to 3. There's an Amaru rushing, a Blitz, a Lion. At this point, they're kind of joking around. I mean, it's a shotgun Lion. Derek gets one, Psycho gets another with the Blitz. They just rush site, and now Oil and Kickout are locked off of the objective because of these castles, and they've lost the site. They've lost the man advantage in what record time? Maybe 30 seconds, probably less. Kickout's just getting torn to shreds here. Swung by Versatile, very quick kill. I wonder if he's going to use that other's call here. I don't think that he really feels like it. He obviously can't now, as Oil will finish him off. But okay, rushed by Derek. That's a double kill for the Frost. I don't know if Psycho's gonna press his luck here. I think he is. Yup, he's gonna flash, and now just chase him around. Okay, wow. I think they both agreed to a truce here. I can't really tell. And Oil gets a 3K. He'll call it a wash. Sevikaxi with the one tap, and what a round. Just like a rush up pantry into the site that wiped out most of the team, left the 2 remaining players scrambling, and quite similar to the last run actually, where instead of an entire team, just one player managed to go on a warpath through most of the objective and force the 2 remaining guys to try and retake. Which I think if you let it happen twice, once with just one player and another time with the entire team, I think that might be an issue. Just saying.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright, same site for what, 3rd time now? I don't think it's the 4th. Probably the 3rd. So not... I don't know what it is, but they're obsessed with this site, despite the fact that it is consistently giving them issues. So, we'll have to see how this goes, but it looks to be the same setup from them. Same reinforcements, sight lines, so on and so forth. And as the saying goes, if it is broke, don't fix it. Because as we saw in the last round, they're not good at the site. They let a team rush, literally. So you can see now a rush from a different side here. And so now they're going to have to knife their way through Memo Door, which seems like a death trap. Derek's going to fall there at the hands of Oil. And now, I mean, they're waiting here. As Fazio will get one, KitKat gets a kill, and Nokiana as well with a quick double. And it's up to just Psycho here. KitKat's going to get a TK. So now it's up to really just Nokiana to try and do something. Psycho is stuck in a corner here, and this is the worst position for a Blitz, is to be stuck in a crossfire. Against 2 players, you can't do anything, really. You just get picked off. And that's what happens to him. Truthfully, Cuecos just forced themselves through a bottleneck, and it cost them, in short. Anyways, yeah. So now checking the scoreboard at half, it's gonna be something interesting. 5-6-5-2-0-7-5-6-4-3. So the bottom frag of the team with a 2-point lead at half of Cuecos has more kills than
Attackers need to locate
almost
and
half
defuse
of
bombs.
K1A. And in terms of purely fragging, this
Attackers
is
have discovered the location
a
of a bomb.
not great showing here from K1A. I mean, they have, what, 18 kills? So it's 3 kills a round. And then on the other side, it's closer to 25. So pretty clear difference, and as a result, there's a pretty clear difference in terms of which team is winning.
10 seconds to insertion.
First round here of this defending half, it appears
5 seconds left.
that Fasty is going for a Cav play. I do not understand this. We have the Lord. I wouldn't really call that a meme, but it is fun to see. Fasty, however, is a bit confusing. She's very easy to clear Cav. All you have to do is just drone. She has terrible weapons, and is really only good in lower elo, or against teams that are very unaware, and ideally also pretty bad at shooting. So we're always going to take down Versatile there. As you can see, I think they're realizing the scheme here is it's a library defense. Strangely enough, most teams don't usually defend library. As Derek's gonna just flame off that side of Mudroom, gonna spend almost half of his utility here on what I'm not sure. Nobody's there. The window isn't even open. The nearest person is 10 miles away. You know, I don't understand. And Kickout's gonna take down Fasty, and still is having to pay a bit for that roam. Did, however, waste some time, and with 2 minutes left, they are already in a 3-on-5. Seku gonna make the numbers a bit even here, but still not the best spot for them to be in, to say the least. Certainly. As you can see, Sapik actually trying to take down one there, trying to fire through that wall and pick him off, truthfully. As Derek will get one, stops the defuse as well. Nokiana falls. That ace, alas. Picked off there. Diffuser's also down in the objective, which I think is even more important, as the finger of LaFine will take down Derek, trades his teammate out, retains the man advantage for his team, but as I was saying, you know, Diffuser being there allows them some really strong control of it. LaFine going to seek his way out of the objective, looking for the defuse, possibly being covered by both of his teammates and suppressing fire from Oil. Stopped, unfortunately, by Psycho, as LaFine going to look for the plant again. I think he stops it, trying to get him picked off, and Zefikaxi and Psycho will complete the clutch. My oh my, from a 3-5 all the way down to a win there. These remaining 3 players really making their shots count and earning their team a round here, as they'll just grow their lead even further to 5-2 now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Test active, ready to engage.
seconds left before insertion.
There you are.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright. Versatile gonna take down Fasty, and they're grouping off. KitKat's gonna take down, I think that was Derek running out, so it's now, from the start pretty much, a 3-on-5. Versatile down there, I don't know if that was a teammate, no, that was Swirl. Unreinforced wall, and there's a mirror on it. No, it's actually reinforced, I couldn't tell. My apologies. This is something else, to be honest. This is sad. Appears that his zombies will go out. I think those might have just been on there from the start, yeah, to try and cut down some of the sight lines. Don't know if that was a good choice or not. Noke will take down Zefikax. Psycho gets one, looks for another possibly, but he's gonna have to deal with basically the entire enemy team. Nokiana is gonna look for a plant now, swinging his Swirl. He'll get the pick and the round for his team.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
5v3, the lead will collapse slightly. Still not a big deal. Versatile gonna actually put down some rook plates. As you can see, Psycho the Clash. That's another very strange pick. In addition to the rook, gonna take one of those t-shirts. Just at this point, they're grouping around.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out.
Loading new mag.
Okay, Versatile gonna take down one. Traded off by Swirl, but got a very big kill. They're actually taking down the ace of Nokiana. It's gonna make it a lot easier now for them to hold down, especially the study side of this objective. They do admittedly have the ability to impact trick, in addition to those meat jammers on the walls, so they are in pretty safe hands here, but especially with that ace off the board, it's going to make their job a lot easier here. Swirl taking a bit of damage now. Swung attempted by Derek. I think he decided against it ultimately. As you can see now, Swirl going to push back, having to deal with this just harassment really from Psycho. Nobody there to back him up exactly, but certainly annoying to deal with. Lafon will fall at the hands of Psycho. I'm surprised at the aggression. I think that might have been the bikini body attempted and pulled off by Psycho. Zevik actually takes down Swirl, and KitKat and Oil are left in the hot seat pretty much. KitKat takes down Zevik actually, and unfortunately in a 1v3 here with a, mind you, with a clash on the board, so gonna really be annoying for him, especially if somebody goes and works with that clash. I mean, even then, it's just a pain. Admittedly, a bit better if you're in a 1v1, but And Fasty will just work in conjunction, really, with the Clash. Finishes off final member of K1A and gets his team to series point here. Very quick series point, mind you, as they're up 6-3. Also, congrats to Psyche for hitting double digits.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Surrogate deployed.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Position device.
10 seconds remaining.
Device placed. Using shield.
5 seconds left.
Set device.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Activated device. Surya is on. Razor wire up.
So, match point here. It's living in library. Strangely enough, they're gonna go for it. We'll have to see how it goes. Versatile, very quickly killed there by K1A. I'm really not sure here. They did win it the first time they went here, which was at the start of this half, but, you know, that time they didn't have to deal with oil as a blitz sitting in their objective. LaFont will fall there, ends it Fasty. Will actually flank and get oil as well, clearing out that push entirely very quickly as well. Fast gonna take a third kill for himself as Nook and Swirl the last two left. And the diffuser is down. I don't know if they're gonna really defend it as they should. But as Swirl's the last one left here, Derek will take him out. Fasty will get a TK on his efficacy. Derek will fall, lands a Swirliana. The diffuser's down. Swirl, in order to win, has to either get both of these kills, or he has to get a plant down without a diffuser, which doesn't make any sense. And Saiku just runs out, gets the kill. Closes out the series here, 7-3 in favor of K1A. Favor of NoMercy Cuecos, my apologies, as K1A falls Houston this week of action. 8-7, 8-8, 5-10, 7-8, 1-8, 11-5, 6-5, 11-6, 8-9, 5-7. Well done, Saiku and Fasty, for hitting double digits. And alas, that first map being a forfeit, this is the end of the series and the end of this matchup here.
No,